Hello, this video is about how to write a function given a description. And the method that we are going to do, or the method that we are going to use to do this, is that we're going to take our description to make a graph, and then we're going to take that graph to make our function, our y equals mx plus b. So again, this is one method to be able to do this, but we're going to take our description to make a graph and then make our equation. So the first problem, write the function that goes through the origin and has a slope of 1 over 2. So it says goes through the origin. The origin is the very middle of your graph. So if it's going to go through the origin, that means there's going to be a point at the origin. And now it also says that it has a slope of 1/2. So remember, slope is rise over run. So the top number tells me I'm going to go up 1 and then to the right 2 to make more points. So we are taking this description to make a graph. And now that we have that graph, we can write the function, because remember the whole goal of this is to write the function or write the equation. So we have y equals, our slope is 1/2. And by looking at my graph, I can tell that my y-intercept is +0. So you can either put +0 at the end, or since +0 is the same as +0, we can actually leave that part off and just have the answer of y equals 1/2 x. For our second example, it says write the function that goes through 2, 5, and -1, -1. So we're being told that the line goes through this point and through this point. So whenever we graph points, it's always x comma y, which means that my first number tells me how far sideways, and my second number tells me how far up and down to count from the origin. So for 2, 5, my x is 2, so I'm going to go to the right 2, and then up 5, and put a point. And then for -1, -1, since it's negative, I'm going to go to the left and then down 1. And now that I have these 2 points, I need to connect a line going through them. So we used our description to make a line, and now we're going to write the equation or write the function of that line. So y equals my slope. There's lots of ways you can do slope. How I like to do slope is to go along my line and make more points. So first I'm going to look for my y-intercept, and it's going to cross there, and it's also going to cross here. So even though the description did not give me these 2 blue points, I can see that my line goes through those points, so I'm going to add them. So the slope of this function is up 2 over 1. And then my y-intercept of this function, here's my y-axis, and it crosses at +1. So there is my function, y equals 2 over 1x plus 1. And lastly, write the function that goes through -2, -3, and has a slope of 5 over 2. So I have a point, -2, -3, and I also have a slope. So from this point that we drew from the -2, -3, we're going to count our slope of 5 over 2. So up 5 and into the right 2 and connect those points. But again, our main goal is to write the function, so we got y equals, our slope is 5 over 2x, and our y-intercept, as we can see from our graph, is +2.